Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course, in the series, I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be covering an upcoming collaboration. The upcoming collaboration that I'm going to cover today is the collab between Supreme New York and famous Japanese fashion designer Yohji Yamamoto, as they are collaborating for week 4 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2022 collection. Yes, guys, you heard me right. And it's the reason why I've broken out this knit sweater here. Yes, we are getting, well, I don't want to say part 2 because that implies that it's like the sequel or something, but it is the second collaboration between Supreme and Yohji Yamamoto. The first collaboration took a very archival approach. Yohji Yamamoto and Supreme grabbed pieces from old Yohji Yamamoto seasons and applied a bit of streetwear flair to the pieces. I mean, I suppose what does that encapsulate? Makes it easier for you to wear. It's less avant-garde, I don't know, but you know, it was fun. There were some fun pieces. I still would love the orange leather jacket that released in that first collaboration, but yeah, some of those pieces are quite hard to come by these days, and the leather jackets that Supreme release generally are always in short supply and quite expensive, so the likelihood of me finding that by now is probably long gone. But that's okay, because it looks like we're getting more leather jackets, more crazy pieces releasing in the second collaboration. Now, what's the approach they're taking in this second collab? I have absolutely no idea. Because, I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like it's all over the place. I've seen Vance and leather pieces. I've seen Tekken pieces. I don't know where they're going with this one, but we're going to find out together. So we'll cover the release details, when this collaboration is releasing. We'll cover the editorial, models rocking the collab. We'll cover the individual pieces themselves, so all the pieces and the colors they come in, and we'll cover my thoughts and opinions throughout. Let's head over to the HYPEBEAST article that we'll be using today, start covering those release details for this collab. And here we are, guys, at the HYPEBEAST article that we'll be using to cover this collab. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you want to check it out. Now, we'll get into the editorial and the individual pieces soon. We've just got to cover those release details first. So, the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto Fall 2022 collaboration will see a global release via the Streetwear's online store, so Supreme's online store, September 22nd, which is Tuesday the 20th, Thursday the 22nd. That matches up. 11 a.m. EDT time in the United States, and of course, the lovely people in Japan get it 2 days later. They get it on the Saturday, the 24th, 11 a.m. Japanese Standard Time in store and online. It looks like select Yohji Yamamoto locations will also see the release of this collaboration on the same time that the Japanese release happens in the Supreme stores. So I'm assuming, judging by those release details, the locations it's referring to are probably locations in Japan. I don't know if Yohji Yamamoto has any boutiques outside of Japan, but judging by the release details, it kind of hints that it's only going to be releasing in Japan at these Yohji Yamamoto locations. So yeah, most of the world misses out. That's just a normal Supreme release though. It'll also probably be releasing in the UK and the EU as well, so stay tuned for that. We'll cover all that when we cover the drop list video for this week, probably on Thursday. Stay tuned for that video. But there we go, that's all the release details there. If you have any further questions, drop them in that comment section below, and I'll try and help you out the best I can. But now that we've covered all the release details for the collab, let's check out some models rocking the pieces from the collab. Let's dive in and check out the editorial. Alright, to kick it off with, we've got ASAP Nast? Depends on how you pronounce it, but yeah, rocking the Supreme Yohji Vance and leather pieces. Look, when I first saw this, I was like, I don't know how I felt about the green and the brown. My mate Eli, big fan of the jacket. The pants, we both agreed the pants are a bit of a miss, but the jacket can be a fun time. I'm just not too interested in the green and brown color, but oh, a way better color. In my opinion, it just suits this color palette suits my wardrobe a lot more. This one suits Eli's wardrobe more. So, I mean, I think that's why we gravitate towards the different ones. But yeah, I love the colors of this. I love the idea of the whole, you know, cutting it up, the cross, I don't want to say patchwork, but like the split design of having one jacket on one side and one jacket on this side. It's fun. I like it. I like Yohji Yamamoto's work when it comes to his leather jackets. Which, I mean, yeah, I feel like a lot of Yohji fans really like his work with his silhouettes that he plays around with the black garments. But I really love his leather. His leather jackets are just crazy. I love them. But yeah, big fan of this one. I would be interested in it, but it's probably going to be very, very expensive. Moving forward, we can see the pants version in the red and black. They're okay. Leather pants, I'm still on the fence about. I would need like the right pair of leather pants. And I don't know if this is going to be the right pair. We've also got a collaborative hoodie being showcased to us here. There is a pair of Doc Martens releasing in the collab, but I don't think these are it. I think they're meant to be very colorful from what my mate Eli was telling me. But yeah, just some Docs being worn there. Here is the suit, as there is it a 3-button or 2-button? It looks like a 2-button suit is releasing. Would I rock this? I mean, I'm down for getting a little bit adventurous like this. But yeah, it is a bit... I would rather just buy secondhand normal Yohji Yamamoto blazers instead of buying this Supreme one. Because this Supreme Yohji one is going to be dumb expensive. I would much rather just buy normal Yohji blazers. I was literally looking at Japanese secondhand boutiques like an hour ago at some Yohji blazers purely by coincidence. Yeah, would much prefer his from his main line than this Supreme collab for sure. We got a huge puffer trench coat with, it looks almost like a Boltoro jacket. It's huge. With some co-branding on there. Doesn't do much for me. Yeah, it's okay. This is where we get into the Tekken pieces. I'm not really feeling this jacket. Or this jacket either. Yeah, and the bomber jacket, still not doing it for me, man. This piece I felt was very, very weird. I was like, isn't this something that like Stussy would release, or even just Supreme would release by itself? But there isn't much that like Yohji looks like he's done to this. He's put his logo on the front of it, and then the logo on the back of it. I'm so confused why this is in the collab. Like, what? It's just odd. Next, we've got the Tekken all over print button-up shirt. I mean, this is kind of fun. Eli and I were talking about it. I was like, yeah, like I could rock this as like some kind of stupid, like, I don't know, button-up, just like a fun time. If it wasn't super expensive, but it's going to be pretty expensive. Here's the collaborative docs to match the suit. I think it's a bit excessive if you wear these and the suit, but there they are there. The docs aren't too bad, just a wacky all over print all over them. I don't know where these pants are coming from, but there we go. There it is there, showcasing there the old graphics for Tekken. It's something. I never thought Supreme would, wild. Here's the knits, the Tekken knits. I'm actually kind of a fan of these. I kind of like it. It looks kind of goofy, kind of fun. Supreme and Yohji logos down the arms. Big graphic there. Yohji Yamamoto on the back. It's kind of fun. I wouldn't mind the knits. I mean, I'm a fan of the knit. Again, I would much rather buy secondhand flower Yohji Yamamoto mainline knits than these knits. You know, you got to take what comes to you. those flower knits don't appear too often, but yeah, I mean, I'd pick up this. This one's all right as well. Again, I wouldn't be paying huge amounts of money for these. I'd rather just buy secondhand Yohji than a lot of this stuff if the price tags get too crazy. The collaborative hoodie, which is okay. It's, you know, it's not blowing me away. I'm just like, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Again, I don't even know where this collaboration was going direction-wise. I don't know. Like, I don't know what this is, man. I don't know why we did this. Yeah. Okay. Collaborative tee. I mean, I'm gonna make an assumption here. It's based on some very old Tekken looking font. Yohji, Fall Winter 2022, Supreme, like it's alright. Yohji Yamamoto, yeah, it's alright. It's not too crazy. And here's a close-up shot of the docks with yeah, the graphic all over them, which again, they're alright, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, honestly, at the moment, I'm really feeling the first collaboration more than this second one. There's definitely more that I would wear from the first collaboration than this second one. And all in all, I think I would just wear these two brands individually instead of wearing a lot of the pieces that are coming out in this collab, to be honest with you. The only piece that's really speaking to me is this leather jacket. The hoodie's okay. Like if I see like an extra large one for like an okay price, I'll be like, yeah, why not? But yeah, apart from that, it's kind of a miss for me on that one. But now that we've covered the editorial, guys, let's dive a little bit further. Let's have a look at all these pieces, plus pieces that weren't showcased in this editorial, and see what colors we're getting in them and everything like that. Let's check out the individual pieces now. Okay, so here we are. First, we have the Vanson Leathers, I guess motorcycle jacket, racing jacket, whatever you really want to technically call this silhouette of jacket. I do really like this silhouette. I really love a lot of Yohji's vintage ones that he's done. They were a lot of fun. Yeah, again, the brown and green one, I don't think it's bad. It's just not for me. The color palette isn't. I really do like... I like it. I really do like this. It's just nice. It just looks really nice. Like, again, nothing wrong with the green one, the brown one, but the red, white, and black. Woo! Such a color palette. I love this. Yeah, that one's awesome. Definitely my favorite piece from the collab from what I've seen so far. Okay, we've got the Tekken bomber jackets. Yeah, there's the front, there's the back. They're not doing anything for me. I could definitely go without. I do like the added detail of the zips on the arms though. That's nice. And the waist adjustments down here. I like that it has no ribbing down the bottom. I like the subtle changes to the silhouette. It's going to have more of a cropped look on people. It's going to be nice, but the graphic... Honestly, I think it would have just been nicer just to have without the graphics and then Yohji Supreme on the back. Call it a day. I think that would have looked nicer. But instead we get these huge graphics on the sides here. It's odd. Yeah, just have this logo enlarged on the back and I'd be happy with that. I'd be fine. I'd be like, you know what, that's an okay bomber jacket. That's in black or white. But then we have these huge graphics. Yeah, it's odd. Very odd. Ugh. Then we got this like Bolturo puffer trench coat thing with the, yeah, with that. Yeah, that's, yeah. We've got this hoodie. There is a special name for this hoodie. It's done, I think, in a very South American style, if I'm correct. Again, Stussy's done them. A lot of Americana brands have done them. They're very common. I just cannot put my name on what type of style jacket / hoodie this is. It's alright though. It's okay. It's just a bit odd for this collaboration. It just feels like a piece they threw in. Yeah, I don't know. I was in a blue, like the colors are okay. It's just, it feels very off. Anyway. And we've got the suit, of course. With some painting on it by the looks of it. I'm not blown away by this. Still gonna, you know, put my stance on. I'd rather just buy secondhand mainline Yohji instead of this. Now we're moving into the knits. I still think this is my favorite knit. I'm still very happy that I bought this knit. I could do without these knits if I had to pick between this one and these. Yeah, like that's okay. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, nothing too wild. We've got the all over print button up. It's kind of goofy. I'd probably wear it as more of an overshirt than a button up. Then we got the leather pants, the Vanson leather pants. The red and white one, the red, white, and black ones look nice. Not a huge fan of the brown and green. Yeah, like that looks fun. I like the pockets down the bottom here underneath, on top of the knees by the looks of it. They look like pockets there. Moving forward, Oh, so these pants are part of it. Okay. I did notice those pants did feature a lot in the lookbook, and I was like, are they? Well, in the editorial, I'm like, are they part of the collab? Yeah, they are. Okay. So they're cargos with a very like velvety looking texture to them. That's kind of a cool take on some cargos. You don't see that too often. I just not a silhouette that I would wear too often though, so not really going to be speaking to me, but maybe you guys would be feeling these. Kind of crazy. Collaborative hoodie, which I don't mind. This is alright. If it doesn't go for too much, I wouldn't mind it in the white or the black. The red and the blue is a bit too excessive for me, but the white and the black's alright. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know, man. Yeah. I just don't know. It's just strange. Oh, okay, we got another tee. I didn't know this one was releasing. This one's, yeah, it looks like a car seat. This looks like a car seat with the headrest up here, you know? It's probably not, but that's what it looks like to me. Nah, yeah, it's just odd. Just very odd. Yeah, this tee's alright. That's okay. You know, I'll cop it in a very oversized. This beanie, the beanie's okay. I kind of like my beanies unbranded though. I just like them as a simple hat, nothing too crazy, so not really speaking to me. We've got the docks being showcased to us in this colorway here with this crazy all over print. Eh. Oh, it comes in a white as well. Not really feeling them though. Yeah. And then we got a skateboard. Yeah, cool, a collaborative skateboard. Yeah, that's okay. Kind of feels, yeah, weird having Tekken like in this Yohji Yamamoto collab. But anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay. That is the whole collab, guys. That is the Yohji Supreme Fall Winter 2022 collab. Yeah, I really feel like the first one was way better than this. Yeah, much preferred the first one over this one. There was way more pieces I would wear from the first one. The only piece that I'm like genuinely like, oh, I could really go for this piece is that first leather jacket, which is so many pieces ago. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I either needed a consistent theme or something for this collab, or just a consistent, I don't know. Yeah, approach to it at least. Like, I don't know. It just feels off. It feels weird. Yeah, this leather jacket, would love this in this color. The rest of it though, I could sleep pretty soundly at night missing out on the rest of it, but yeah. Maybe you guys feel very differently. Maybe you're like, nah, Daniel, this is like the collab of 2022. God, 2022 is pretty depressing if this is the best collab of this year, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you feel very different. Maybe a huge Tekken fan, you're like, this is dope, but yeah, I'm pretty unfazed by this. It's gonna make me go look at the first collab pieces and want them more. God, thank God I got this knit. Yeah, thank God for that. But yeah, well, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this collab. If you like the first one or this second collab more, let me know down in that comment section below. Well, that's everything really to be said about the Supreme Yohji Yamamoto collab, guys. We covered when it's releasing. It's releasing on the 22nd of September, 2022, or on the 24th if you live in Japan. We covered the editorial, the individual pieces, and my thoughts and opinions on it. Yeah, kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping for another archival take like the first part, but then just on different pieces, more flower knits, because I love Yohji's flower knits. I love Yohji's leather jackets. Of course, I love his, you know, more avant-garde stuff as well with his black silhouettes, but yeah, I really like his leathers and his knits, and damn, kind of let down with this collab. But I mean, I didn't go into it with high expectations. I think I'll just keep going on hunting for, yeah, old Yohji mainline pieces. But yeah, look, maybe you feel differently. Maybe you really like this collab. Maybe you really like the Tekken pieces because you grew up on Tekken. Maybe you really like the Benson leather pieces. Maybe you really like the docks. Let me know if you're going to be picking up anything from this collab when it drops down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme collaborations, upcoming Yohji Yamamoto collaborations, you just got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Now, as mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,440 subs. We are so close. We are less than 5 subs away, guys. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that's everything I gotta say about the Supreme Yohji collab for week 4, guys. Stay tuned for the drop list video for week 4. But yeah, that's all there to be said. So until the next Yohji Yamamoto video, until the next Supreme video, until the next Streetwear Talk video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.